Here. Alright, good evening everyone. This is DayTraderRockStar for Thursday. I believe is that the 5th? See, I'm not sure, but Thursday, yeah, Thursday the 5th. My daily watch list. What again is focus right on here on the S&P right here, 60-minute chart. We have a high back on the 19th of May. And then on the 30th of May, you can just draw those two lines. So we have a nice downward trend line here. I do believe right now, I do believe the market can bounce up to that trend line. That trend line also be pretty much corresponding with the 200 period moving average on the 5-minute, on the 60-minute chart here. So it'll be very interesting to see what happens in the morning tomorrow. We have support right here at the 1370 area. And we have a downward trend line and a bunch of moving averages here to contend with to the upside. So we're going to come to a point probably tomorrow, and the continuation in that direction on Friday. So I would think we'd have a one way or another. I think we're going to get a pretty interesting setup for tomorrow. If you look at the daily chart here, you'll notice we have this is, I consider, a very good inside day right here, because inside day is pretty much covers within the. I like it when they really cover the whole range of the previous day, right there. So its bar is pretty much right directly in the center here. We almost broke down to the downside, which this is just a nice. I just like this 2-day chart. I don't know if actually I haven't been following them lately, but each time you see a nice inside day pattern, the breakdown of those. Here's one right here, an inside day, and this is another very similar one where the high, very similar in range, but this one's a little less in the height and a little more in the bottom here. So it stays inside this pattern. You can see a breakdown of that was a big down day, and that's how these usually. I mean, I would say 7 out of 10 times you get a decent move from these. So that's pretty good odds when you're talking about trading and stuff. So we have that inside day tomorrow. I'm going to be concentrated on. I'm going to be looking for a break of 1370 to really get us some selling in. But I also want to just throw one more thing out there, a little monkey wrench in the equation here. Now we have two lines up here, makes the downtrend line. We have two lines here, makes a a downtrend line, but actually makes that falling wedge type of pattern here. So that's going to be an interesting thing too. So a breakdown of that 1370 would break out of this wedge pattern and head down. A break up out of this pattern would actually break us out of the triangle to the upside. So either way, we have two interesting indicators. A break out of a higher high would definitely bring us above that trend line. I think either way we move out of this pattern tomorrow, we're going to have a decent move in that direction because it'll be reinforced with a pretty decent trend line here, 2-point falling wedge trend line. So we'll see how that plays out also. All right, just going to go over a few stocks. The rest of the stocks will be posted on the site. I have a lot to talk about, so I don't want to go over my time limit here. I'm looking for a re-entry in Valero. We had actually a big down day today. I bought this one, I think, on Monday. I think this was on the 10 for 1,000 list as one for this week. And Monday, it broke out of the range what I expected. And we got a nice trade into it. I'm still holding it, so it's right back to my buy place. But I'm actually thinking of buying some more tomorrow. Because if we could hold these levels, or maybe even move down, I'd look to hold this little trend line that's starting here. We have a nice double bottom here from March and May. And now if we could hold this trend line. So maybe we have a little further down to go on Valero, but I would definitely start looking at buying some if it got down into that 48.20 range, 48.20 to 48.50, anywhere around that range. So I think we'd hold this. I think we hold this here. All right, so that's just Valero right there for you. Let's see what else. Honeywell has a very similar, interesting chart here. I think because if you go way out, you'll see the big consolidation right up here, and the majority of the even though you have extension trades down to that $54 area, you can actually move this up here and you find a lot of the trading going through right in this area too, and using as very. So I would look for that area right there. And if Honeywell came down to that area, I would definitely consider getting back into some Honeywell here around that 55. I don't, no way do I think it's going to break down out of the $54 area. So I think it's actually a good buy right now to head back up and finally break out. But it's interesting to see. This is not the market of your, the young, like 10 years ago or 6 years ago, 8 years ago, 9 years ago, the 90s and stuff. A breakout of this magnitude, this year-long consolidation here, right at this point, had a definite consolidation, breakout area here, and normally back in the day, this would take off and this would run for days. This now what it's starting to do is these things are just triggering some stops here. So you just got to be ultra careful when you come into these trades now that are breaking out. Because here's another one that was breaking out today, and it just didn't do it. Which one is it? Oh yeah, I think it's the MDR, or is that something else there? No, that was something I was looking at. MD. Oh yeah. So you can see that we just had a nice consolidation here on the daily chart. Boom, boom, boom. It's the buy trigger 6306, and boom, it spikes up for 2 days. So just a little spike up, nothing serious, and not holding. These things are not continuing out of their breakouts. So that's it's showing you there's a lot of weight in this market right here. These should normally be breaking out. These quality stocks breaking out to 52-week highs usually brings on some serious buying. So there is definite weight in the market. All right, I'm going to leave you at that. Like I said, I want to post the other stocks on the site. Come on by DayTradingRadio.com. I'll be on the air from 8:30, 9 o'clock to about 4 o'clock in the market end. And sometimes you catch me at night, like right now. So let me get rid of this video. I'll see you there. The video. Thank you.